Hey guys, what's up? This is GaLm. Welcome to another update video. Today is August 31st, at least in terms of me recording this, and we have a lot to talk about. We are approaching the gaming season. It's been like a month and a half since my last update video, which was like July 13th. And so this is going to be a long one. I'm going to kind of be all over the place, and there's probably going to be some things that I forget to mention. I apologize in advance if I forget to mention them. But I'm going to jump into some immediate things in terms of prudent information, so that I can then ramble instead afterwards. So prudent information, immediate information. Destiny 2, that's coming out next week. I will be streaming that, and yes, that will be going up on YouTube. I don't know exactly when I'm going to be streaming because I might get early access or my sleeping schedule might be messed up. I have no idea. I'm hoping to get the first part and not the last part. I want to get early access. Not mess up the same schedule, but we'll see. Follow me on twitch.tv/GaLm or just wait for it to come up on YouTube. I'll hopefully get around to doing that pretty quickly. Although it's a little bit of, it's going to be a toss up because I don't have great internet just yet, so I can't upload at the same time as streaming. It just will completely butcher the stream. So we'll see. In terms of other stuff, I will also be trying to finish Breath of the Wild and Darkwood on stream before Destiny 2 comes out. So between now, starting probably Saturday, I'm going to be streaming more Darkwood, and then I'm going to try and finish that up. And once I have Darkwood done, we're going to jump into Breath of the Wild, and we're trying to finish that. And I should be able to finish Breath of the Wild in a couple of streams, or like 2 or 3 streams, because we're pretty close to the end. I can pretty much go at any time rush off and beat the game. But there are a couple things I still want to finish up first before I do that. So we probably still have anywhere between 4 to 8 to 12, maybe 15 to 20 hours of the game. I have no idea. It depends. But yes, I'm gonna be for realsies serious this time. Gonna be streaming that. And hopefully nothing big comes up. The last couple times I've streamed Breath of the Wild, the reason why those streams stopped were just because of unfortunate things of like mood just kind of getting ruined by like chat spoilers, or there was a storm at some point, like the first really heavy storm that just thundering around, and that made me go, I really don't want my power to go out, and so I just stopped there. Should have pushed on for those, probably would have been a lot further into Breath of the Wild, but oh well, we'll make up for it. So that's kind of the more immediate prudent information in terms of what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing a lot of streaming over the next couple of weeks, and honestly probably a lot more streaming even after that. I do want to get through Assassin's Creed. I want to get through the Assassin's Creed games that I missed out on before Origins comes out. So that's Rogue, Unity, Syndicate, probably in that order. And then I also want to go through the Call of Duty games that I've never done Let's Plays on. So that's Call of Duty 1, United Defensive, whatever else is out there for Call of Duty 1 in terms of expansions. Call of Duty 2, probably we'll skip Call of Duty 3 because I don't remember that being really anything important. And then we're going to do Call of Duty 4 Remastered because I want to play through that. And then Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. And that will probably be about where we end, although I might also do Black Ops 1 just because I don't have the Black Ops 1 Let's Play on this channel. It's on my other channel, and so that's like Kid GaLm. I don't want Kid GaLm for the Black Ops Let's Play. I think I could do better nowadays, but we'll see. Those are 2 different series that I'm going to be trying to run through over the next couple of months. And Assassin's Creed's going to be... oh god. Assassin's Creed's gonna be a bit of a bitch to do, just because that can be anywhere between 40 to like 160 hours of recording that I need to get done, and whew, I have so many other games coming out, or games that have already come out that I want to get to. So things like, in terms of games that have already come out, we have the Vanquish PC remaster. I want to get to that. That came out May 25th. ARMS, I don't know how decent the story mode is, if there even is a story mode, but that came out June 16th. I want to get to that. I want to play through the Crash Bandicoot trilogy. That was remastered. That came out June 30th. Didn't want to get around to that. The Long Dark, which is kind of like an indie winter survival game, that came out August 1st, and I actually recorded a couple hours of that, but I want to record the rest before I start posting it. Starcraft Remastered, that's another thing that I actually want to do. I want to go through Starcraft Remastered, and then I'm going to go through Starcraft 2 and play through all 3 of the Starcraft 2 story. So if you've been wondering about Legacy of the Void and why I haven't done that one, it's because I actually do want to go back and play through the story. So Legacy of the Void means something to me when I play through it. I hate episodic content because I kind of forget the story in between, and Legacy of the Void, by the time Legacy of the Void came out, I barely remembered what happened in, like, Heart of the Swarm and, fucking whatever the name is for the Terran one. Oh god, I don't even know the name of it. So yeah, I want to go through the StarCraft Remastered and then all the other stuff at some point. That's probably going to be a little bit on the back burner for a while, because there's all these other things coming out. We have Mario and Rabbids. That's like the XCOM Mario that I'm probably going to play once I finished up XCOM 2. I also will be doing an XCOM 2 Iron Man Legend playthrough for War of the Chosen as well, just so I can say that I did it. I don't know how that's gonna be handled, and then there's a whole bunch of other things. I think in terms of content for the next couple of months, I'm gonna try and slow down on some things. There's a lot of series that I'm like running 2 videos a day of, and then we immediately run out, and then people are like, why don't you have more? And that's really been busting my balls. I think for some of the more side content kind of stuff, like XCOM 2, when I do the Legend Iron Man playthrough, I might do that 1 part a day, although to be fair, fucking those are going to be long parts, anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour or to an hour and a half, depending on what happens in that video. But yeah, that'll probably be 1 part a day. Other stuff will probably be 1 part a day. Destiny 2 won't be, because I'm going to be playing a whole lot of that. And then we'll see about other stuff. There's a lot of games coming out. I'm gonna like very quickly run through a lot of the games that are coming out between September and November in terms of like the list that I have in front of me right now. And this isn't like a full list. There's probably gonna be indie games that come out that I'm probably gonna play. Indie games that came out previously that I still want to play and might play on, like, you know, because there's an in-between period. It's like Owlboy, Night in the Woods, stuff like that, or In the Blind Forest, that kind of stuff. But yeah, well, we have Destiny 2, September 6th. Hiveswap, September 4th, that's that Homestuck game. I enjoyed Homestuck, reading through all of it, so I'm gonna be going through that. Although, that's also episodic, so... Dishonored, Death of the Outsider, that's like a kind of standalone DLC prequel kind of thing. That's September 15th. Cuphead, that like Disney animation-looking indie game, September 29th. Hat in Time, another indie game that kind of reminds people of, like, Banjo and Kazooie. God, I am uncultured. I never played Banjo and Kazooie in any kind of significant manner, so I had to struggle there. Middle Earth: Shadow of War. That's October 10th. The Evil Within 2, October 13th. Destiny 2 PC. I am going to be doing that as well. That reminds me, actually, I am doing a co-op Let's Play with Goon for Destiny 1. If you don't know who Goon is, he's my buddy. So I will be doing... I'm doing a Let's Play of that. Once I get that edited, that will start going up, and we will actually be doing the raids with friends as well. And so that will be that should be pretty cool. I brought in Tom, Chilled, Z, and Aphex for the first raid, and then hopefully we'll be able to do the other raids in the future. But we're going to be doing Destiny 2 on the console first, so we're going to be all over the place with Destiny. Hidden Agenda, that's the people who did Until Dawn are doing another game. They're actually doing 2 games, but Hidden Agenda, that's the Until Dawn devs. They're doing like a crime mystery game. That's October 25th. We'll see how I do that. That might be a single player thing, or that might be a co-op thing, like where I just play with other people in the same room as me. We'll see. Assassin's Creed Origins, that's October 27th. On the same day as October 27th, there's actually 2 other games coming out as well. Super Mario Odyssey and Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus. Now, if I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably gonna push back Origins a little bit. I don't know how long, but I care about Wolfenstein 2 and Super Mario Odyssey way more than I care about Assassin's Creed. So, I want to play those first, and then we'll do Assassin's Creed Origins. And then we have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Or not Modern Warfare 2, World War 2, November 3rd, so that's another one, and Battlefront 2 has a story mode, so that's November 17th, and we'll be actually playing through that. Now there's other stuff coming out, like Impatient, that's another game from the devs, although that's on PlayStation VR, and I don't have a PlayStation VR headset, so I don't know, we'll see if I play that. That's November 21st, and then there's a lot of other stuff, like Yakuza. I think the Yakuza game's got like a remastered prequel something or another, or just remastered games. Yakuza Kiwami? that's come out. That's something I'm going to be playing. Final Fantasy 12, that got a remastered. I'm going to be playing that at some point. Same thing with the Final Fantasy 10, the X and X2 remastered. Going to go through that at some point. As well as, well, just hundreds to thousands of other games. But yeah, we're going to be really, really, really busy over the next few months. And please do bear with me. And hopefully we can also get to some of the other things that I've been putting off. Although, let's be honest, a lot of the stuff that I've been putting off are like really long form games as well. Like The Witcher 3 DLCs, that's somewhere between like 40 to 60 to 80 hours of content to record with the 2 expansions they released. At least from what I've been told. And then Fallout, same kind of thing, anywhere between 20 to 40 to 60 hours. I have to do the DLCs for that. Final Fantasy 15, still have to do the DLCs for that. Pokemon Sun, probably still have like 5 to 10 hours of content in that game to go through. Starbound, I got an update. I may do a co-op thing of that in the future. Civilization, I don't even fucking remember what I was doing. It's been almost a year since I did that, but I do want to finish that up before it's like, it's been 3 years! Oh gosh! But yeah, no, there's a lot of stuff that I want to get to, and I think some people are gonna have to accept that sometimes a game's just not gonna, like, I'm just not gonna go back to a game because we hit recently over 10,000 videos on GaLm HD, and it's a lot of videos, guys. That's a lot of video games that I've played over the years, and so I think sometimes it has to be accepted that something will get dropped off, whether it's like multiplayer or even just like single player games. Because sometimes I don't want to play a single player game, guys. Like sometimes after like going 30-40 hours into a game, other games entice me and I'm like, oh wow, look at that, and then I'll go and do that. And that's when we get like problems with like Andromeda and Breath of the Wild, because being honest, I kind of got a little bit bored while going through both of the games, and I'll elaborate a little bit more on the reviews for that. But it's kind of the problem I have with every open world game. Even The Witcher 3, which I gave a 10 out of 10, even that was a little bit hard to like go, okay, I gotta record a ton of that. Although to be fair, most of that was because I had to crash like every other fucking session with The Witcher 3, and I had to like recover my footage because that was before I was recording on 2 different computers and just, oh god. But yeah, no, sometimes these open world games come out and it's like, okay, I got through the burn, the like beginning bits where like everything was new and interesting and fun, and now we're doing the slow burn where holy shit, there's so much side content to do and half of it's meh, or like maybe all of it's great but it's still a bit of a drag to get through. I don't know. Sometimes it's nice to put things off a little bit, even if I will admit it's not super fair to you guys. But God, I don't think I've taken any kind of proper vacation, really at all. Definitely, like there are times where like maybe I'll binge watch something or just kind of like play a game on my off hours. Like PlayerUnknown's Battleground was a little bit of that for me this last month. I have like 50 hours of PlayerUnknown's Battleground recorded that I need to sift through, but I put like 100 hours into the game, so there's like a good chunk of time where I wasn't recording because I was just playing on my own time, trying to get a chicken dinner. All the chicken dinners that I did get solo, the whopping 2 of them. I did record those in terms of flashback, and so that's something I need to get posted. That's actually why the PUBG stuff has been mostly delayed, because the next part is a post commentary. And I haven't really done that many post-commentary things, and so it's kind of been like, I just kind of keep putting it off, just over and over and over again, and that's on me. But, this year's been interesting. I mean, I moved for the first time in my adult life. That was way back in June, and then we've been kind of like slowly getting things together. Before that, the fucking 5-year relationship, my 5-year relationship ended, and I was just kind of like, okay, that sucks. Before that was when I brought Goon from New York down to Texas, and so this year's been pretty busy. I mean, even now, we had Tom move in. He's another one of my friends. If you're watching this and you just don't know about people, which happens sometimes. There are a lot of times where like I'll post an update video or something and people will be like, who is this? even if it's somebody who's like there on an almost daily basis around that time. But yeah, Tom moved in recently, and so it's been a busy time. Then there was Hurricane Harvey. A lot of people were worried about me, and thank you guys for your worry, but nothing happened for me. It was just really rainy. I live in Austin. Some people were saying that I lived in Houston or that I had moved from Houston. That's not the case. I lived in Dallas. I moved from Dallas, and I moved from Dallas to Austin, and Austin is not as far south as Houston. So we got a lot of rain, and I didn't really check to see like if Austin had areas of flooding, but it probably did. It rained for like a good solid 3 days, but it's clear skies now. It cleared up real fast. So Hurricane Harvey didn't do anything really to us, although on the first day that it like really started raining, and like I went out to get like emergency supply stuff from Walmart just in case, you know, flashlights, water, things like that. I got fucking drenched, and it was on that day that I kind of like, I just took a shower after being just soaking wet and cold, and I just went to sleep for the rest of the day because, wow, that was unpleasant. I think that was the hardest rain that I've ever gone through. In terms of like driving in traffic, it was just a constant sheet of barely any visibility on my car's windshield. So that was risky, but I mean, driving back the other way, didn't have to worry about the fucking rain as much. God. Anyways, before I ramble on for too long, we're gonna end this off. If you still have like questions and things like that, if they're related to what I'm going to be playing and it wasn't talked about in this, most of the time, yes. Most of the time I am going to go play that game, or I am going to go back to that thing. But if it's something weird, then maybe not. We'll see. There are a couple of things that I want to play that might be a little bit kind of off. Like there were a couple of visual novels that came out recently that I was like, oh, maybe I'll play that as well. But for now, we're going to focus on the big stuff because those are the things I really want to get into. And hopefully I can get through everything. So follow me on twitch.tv/GaLm, and don't worry if you can't watch it because you're busy, because you guys are getting back into school or work or all these other things. Don't worry, I will be trying to post almost everything onto YouTube as well. So bear with me as we are going to be very busy. Thank you guys for listening to this video and sticking around. I will see you guys later.